You ever just wake up one day and realize you've kind of lost track of yourself? Like, you're living your life, yeah, doing what you're supposed to do, but something about it just doesn't feel right anymore. You get up, go through the motions, scroll through your phone, maybe get some stuff done, talk to people, but underneath all that, you just feel off, like you're there, but not really there. Yeah, I know that feeling. Honestly, I've been stuck in that for a while now. It's weird, because from the outside, nothing looks wrong. People see you, and they think you've got it together. But inside, it's like your mind's on autopilot. You're moving, but not going anywhere. And sometimes, you don't even notice it at first. It just kind of creeps in slowly. You stop doing the things that used to make you feel alive. You start saying, I'll do it later to everything. And before you know it, you're just existing. I think what hit me the most was realizing that I didn't even know what I wanted anymore. Like, I'd wake up and think, okay, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And there wasn't really an answer. It's not that I didn't care. It's just that I felt disconnected. Like, no matter what I did, it didn't mean much and, yeah, I still have days like that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I've got it all figured out, because I don't. But I've learned a few small things that have made that feeling a little easier to live with. Not fixed it completely, just easier. One of those things is just slowing down, like actually slowing down. I used to wake up and instantly grab my phone, scroll through messages, open social media, all that noise. And before I even had a chance to think, my brain was already filled with everything else going on in the world. Now, I try to give myself a few minutes of quiet before I do that. Just to sit there, breathe, look around, maybe stare out the window for a bit. Sometimes I'll even talk to myself a little like, all right, how are we feeling today? It sounds dumb, but it helps. It's like checking in with yourself before the world starts pulling you in every direction. And the other thing that's helped is realizing I don't need to have some massive plan. You know how everyone's always talking about finding your purpose or figuring out your path? Yeah, that stuff sounds nice. But honestly, most of us don't have a clue, and that's okay. You don't find your path by thinking about it all day. You find it by doing things, even if you're not sure where they lead. Little things. For me, it was going on walks. I started doing it without a reason. Just put on a hoodie, headphones, and walked. Some days I'd listen to music. Other days I'd just let my brain wander. It became this quiet moment where I didn't have to figure anything out. And weirdly, that's where I started to feel a little more like myself again. Then I started bringing back small things that used to make me feel grounded, journaling a bit, cleaning my space, listening to old songs I used to love. You'd be surprised how much that can wake something up inside you. Like one day, I cleaned my whole room, not because I wanted to, but because I couldn't stand feeling stuck anymore. And when I finished, it didn't fix my life or anything, but I felt this small sense of peace, like I did something that I had control over. And when you feel lost, control, even over the smallest thing, means a lot. Another thing I've been learning is that you don't always need to know why you feel lost. Sometimes we get so caught up trying to figure out the reason, like, what's wrong with me? Or why can't I stay motivated? And honestly, there might not be a clear answer. Sometimes you're just in a season of change. And change, it's not comfortable. It's messy. It's confusing. But it's also necessary. You outgrow old habits, old places, sometimes even old versions of yourself. And when that happens, it's normal to feel a little lost in between. It doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're transforming. And yeah, I know that sounds kind of cliche, but it's true. When you're lost, it's usually because you're somewhere in the middle of letting go of who you were and figuring out who you're becoming. And that middle part, that's where it hurts the most. I still have days where I feel stuck, where nothing seems to make sense, where I just want to skip ahead and finally feel found again. But I guess that's not how it works. You can't rush it. So I've been trying to be more patient with myself, to remind myself that maybe it's okay to not have everything figured out yet. That maybe, right now, the only thing I need to do is just keep going. And if that's where you are too, if you're watching this and you feel like you're drifting, just know it's okay. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just in between. And you don't have to climb a mountain to get back on track. You just need to take one step, however small, towards something that feels real. Talk to someone. Go for a walk. Cook yourself a meal. Clean your space. Do something that reminds you that you're still here. Because that's how it starts. You start showing up for yourself again, even when you don't feel like it. And slowly, you start to feel alive again. Not all at once, but little by little. And maybe that's what it really means to find yourself. Not this big dramatic realization, not some perfect plan, just slowly remembering who you've been all along. So yeah, if you're feeling lost right now, I get it. I really do. And I'm right there with you, still figuring it out. But maybe that's okay. Maybe we don't need to have it all together yet. Maybe we just need to keep moving, keep breathing, keep trying, one day at a time. Because eventually, it'll make sense again. And until it does, we'll just keep going.